The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Hey, what is up, YouTube fam? It's your boy Dupree, aka Darth Hater, here with some fresh new Star Wars news, specifically about the Book of Boba Fett. So before we get into this, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget to also check out my last video. So today we got the new drop for the Book of Boba poster. Now this isn't anything special, this is just a basic poster kind of mimicking the last scene of The Mandalorian season 2 where Boba Fett and Fennec Shan actually kill Bib Fortuna and Boba takes the new throne on Jabba's palace. And this is just a cool look picture of that, cool artist rendition of that. So nothing special, nothing new, just to get the hype train started. And it also actually gives us a date, so December 29th 2021. So the tail end of 2021 is when we're getting the Book of Boba. So that is confirmed. We have our date. On top of that news, a very trusted source and close friend of mine gave me a bit of news which I am dropping here today. I know nobody else has really covered this, maybe one or two other people, but I'll drop this here. So aside from the poster we got today, my source actually told me that we're getting a new secret character on the book of Boba, and in the episode specifically, which is directed by none other than Robert Rodriguez, who himself is a huge Boba Fett fan. We're getting a scene in which Boba Fett is actually stranded in the desert, and in the distance, what does he see? A Rancor. Yes, a freaking Rancor. So I knew when he told me this, it made a lot of sense because there's been a lot of buildup for Rancors in the last few series, if you guys have been paying attention. At the end of The Mandalorian Season 2, on the throne, you can actually see some Rancor faces. And then also in the last season of The Bad Batch, there's an episode where the Bad Batch are on Ord Mantell and they have to do a job for Sid. The job ends up having to be to steal a Rancor for Bib Fortuna. If you guys remember the Rancor Munchie that they actually fight with and actually end up like saving. So it makes a lot of sense that they were doing like the ramp up to build to bringing this classic Star Wars creature back on the big screen, or the small screen, so to speak. So I'll continue with what happens in the scene. So Boba sees the Rancor in the distance, and it's actually being led by a Rancor Keeper, a la Return of the Jedi. But this isn't the same Rancor Keeper. This isn't Malakini from Return of the Jedi. This is a new one. And this Rancor Keeper is actually being played by none other than legendary actor Danny Trejo. Yeah, Danny freaking Trejo from Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Machete, Spy Kid, like Predators, like so many movies. This guy's been in the game for a really long time. And it makes a lot of sense because Robert Rodriguez and Danny Trejo have a long working history. Of course, he's going to put one of his friends in the show. So it's really cool to see an actor like Danny Trejo in the show because he's so loved and respected. And Danny Trejo is just a cool guy in general. Come on, if you live in LA, like, tell me you have not gone to Trejo Tacos or Trejo Donuts at least once. Anyway, so Boba, aside from that, Boba actually needs a ride back to the palace or whatever. And apparently he actually rides the Rancor through the desert with the Rancor Keeper, which looks apparently really cool. Like, imagine that, Boba Fett on top of a Rancor riding it through the desert. Now I can already see the Funko Pops, the action figures, everything. Like, that's just gonna be a cool sight in general. And it's like, what a cool way to bring back one of like the coolest, Star Wars, like the coolest original Star Wars creatures back on the screen. Now my favorite, if you guys know me, has always been the Wampa, but we'll probably won't see a Wampa anytime soon in anything. But anyway, guys, let me know what you thought about this news. Let me know what you thought about the poster, which looks really cool and set off the hype train. But more importantly, let me know what you think about this whole thing about Danny Trejo and the Rancor coming back up on the big screen. Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And if you're not already, please hit the bell so you can get notifications from my latest videos. That would be great. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching this. See you in the next one. May the force be with you. Bye.